Why, hello there. Let's play some Vengeance, y'all. Vengeance. Why is there such a big gap between those two? That doesn't make any sense. I guess this one? All right. If that gets too annoying, I'm going to have to set off a detonator. Can that just move up? Okay. It's not so bad. Maybe I should try out these guys for once. Alright, everybody. Do a quick sound check. Make sure you can actually hear me. Make sure it's actually going on YouTube. And then say what's up. I can't hear the thing at all, so let's turn that up. Is it set really low? Check 1, check 2. How's everybody doing? We're gonna pick some good levels. I promise that. Seems like it's kind of there now. Alright. So let's go. Somebody said, I don't know if it was MNMOH in a passing comment, that this unstoppable beast, Mr. Jigu, is overpowered. I like people who are overpowered because I want to use them to help me. But I'm going to just generally give you guys some of my thoughts and everything during the stream of some of the heroes, some of the towers, and just have fun, because games are for fun. Crazy idea, right? I'm most familiar with this guy, Merglin. He's really good. I have not played Doom Tank very much. Should probably mess around with him. And I use him a lot too. I don't use him very much. His Rocket Boy might be fun. You look at that little extra. That's probably slightly too loud now. Alright, so play a post-game level. I heard that Gobbler rings are better than Shadow Archers. That was one of the claims that I read, which I think I generally very strongly disagree with, actually. So, we need a cheap barrack. I have no barracks. This is always the go-to because there's 3 units, right? You know? Actually, Dark Knights might be better on these Froge levels. Is there anything else I want? Do I want to do the Froge levels? Or do I want to do one of these? This has a boss. I just played these levels not that long ago, though. This level's so fun. These levels are kind of slow. Okay, so I need swarmy levels. So let's play this. Alright, so first, thoughts on Gobbler rings in Kingdom Rush ReVengeance. I want it here so it can throw backwards. It could be here. This might actually be a little bit better. I think I'll do that. This range won't be big enough for the 2 of us. I think I can just get away with fully upgrading it. This is all physical DPS though, so against frogs it's going to be rough. Let's see how it does, I guess, by itself. This is probably necessary. This too. And maybe tier 1 of that? I don't know. I'm going to have to get one over here though. This kind of seems like a good spot, but it's scary. This seems pretty good too. Alright, Lego. Stream looks okay. Where's Doom Tank? Cheese Yor, you're in here. Dude, I'll play Doom Tank just for you, Cheese Yor. You're the doomiest tanker I've ever met. Got your nitroglycerin drink. So far, I'm doing okay. This is not attacking backwards as much as I thought. Probably should have built it right there. These guys are just doing all the heavy lifting. I think the burning is true damage, right? So that burning should be pretty good. I also haven't updated Vengeance. I think there's a very small update that I missed in the last week or something. I guess I'll just drop this, because why not? Oh, that's actually a pretty good range that they were going right there. I guess I'll just use that for some cleanup. These are going to do like nothing. So that's going to be rough. Did he die? When did he die? Where's my hero? I need a hero. Got my first leak right there. Sweet. This was such a terrible level to pick archers. Why would I do this level? Because it's swarmy. This is a horrible level to compare them. This would actually be probably a lot better. Otil Farmlands. I need somebody with stalling though to offset. So let's just play like the first couple waves of this. Fight him if we can. Die, sheep. Oh yeah, I need some lamb chops for dinner. 1, 2. I think that if you do it like that, then he won't need any more clicks than just 1. Okay, so Gobbler rings. Gonna attack like this. It seems fine. I wonder what's the best first thing to get. That's 18 seconds. This is 13 seconds. So let's just get that, because it's easier to see it more often. There we go. Let's also speed it up a little bit, because why not? You know, why not? Why didn't Alt-Tab work? Get out of here. Speed hacks. Cheat engine. Yes. Destroy my computer. Open process. Vengeance. Open. And then there's a weird delay for some reason. There we go. 50%. That's a pretty nice boost. They don't look any faster. Did it not work? Apply. There we go. Now they're running instead of walking. I could have gotten away with the other reinforcements for this, actually. So let's just fully upgrade 1, I guess, for simplicity. How far is the range of this? It's like medium range. I haven't used this tower this much in this game. All this stalling is going to help, though. Really interested to see how good this is. 450 damage every 18 seconds. That's like 20 DPS. 20 AoE physical DPS. Guess we'll just get another one right here. Bees seems pretty powerful, actually. Oh, and that was only tier 2. Dogs are strong, 270 HP. I don't know any dogs that strong in real life. Meow. You cute ASF, homie. Thank you. My wife sure thinks so. And my mom. That's what I should have said. Greetings from Turkey. Cool. Have I played ReVengeance in a while? I play it here and there. For the most part, it's probably my favorite mod. Dang, look at all this gold, man. Just busy talking away. I don't even know if I need all these supports right now. So maybe I'll let them back off a little bit. Just put them back there in case there's some leaking. 15% chance, so 1 out of 6. Basically 1 out of 3-ish should stun, since it hits on the way back as well. Okay, AoE archers, let's see it. I think I need my hero spell or else I'm screwed now. Not hero spell, you know what I'm saying. Oh, come on, don't let him through. It only costs 1 heart. 100. I only took away 95% of his health, basically. Well, they held up against that crowd, so what does that tell you? This is a bad spot. I did that out of panic. I need to stop spamming those guys. Alright, so Gobbler Rings, you are, so far, holding true. Let's play the way that you're actually supposed to play Gobbler Rings, which is being supported by weak barracks. Get down there. Actually, the end is right there, so I want them to be slightly past it, since they have a little bit of an aggro range, see? So we have 2 of these. You can just keep these low, it doesn't matter. Birds are gonna leak. It is what it is. We got a beefy farmer, 5,000 HP. I'm gonna do this just for the birds. The hunting eagles. Hunting eagle. I think I can take him on soon. Famous last words. Good evening. Good to see you guys. How am I getting Pit Lord all the time? This is Kingdom Rush ReVengeance, which is a mod. And it's amazing. It fixes every problem wrong with regular Kingdom Rush Vengeance. So we have this guy to deal with, but okay, next wave is all just those guys. We have some AoE, so I think I'm gonna clean them up actually first. Computer seems to be struggling a little bit. Alright, let's fight him. Here he comes, guys. 12,000 HP. Nice. Let's see if these can take him out. Where is he? It's hard to see. Get up there. Okay. He's being melted pretty quickly. We don't even need our... Oh, never mind. Our hero died. Wasn't able to micro him. Where'd he go? Is he still melting my defenses? Now I need this back here, though. Ah! 17 hearts. I mean, they did pretty good against that mini-boss, not gonna lie. Probably only need one of these, like, right here, honestly. So this AoE Archer, how is it doing? Pretty good. This is a cool niche. It's a good price overall. I mean, I think it's like medium expensive, kind of. But with all of the constant guys that you're getting from the reinforcements being fully upgraded, and then the hero, not the hero spell, this thing, Soul Tickle, Soul Impact. They seem like they're crushing all of them. Way more than Bone Flingers could do right now. You know? So, I have the speed turned up by 50%, by the way. Might as well make them more durable, because why not? Yeah, they're doing fine. I don't know if I can take these farmers. Maybe. Get some units out here. That's okay. How did my red spines die so fast? Those farmers are beefy. Wow. They were doing 200 damage per hit. No wonder they died. Alright, I'm pretty satisfied. What am I going to compare them to? I guess just a couple different archers. So overall, just in that one level and having the right hero for it and max upgrades and everything, for just like the physical damage, like you're getting a lot out of Gobbler Rings in this mod. They're like a easily an 8 out of 10. Maybe they're slightly too expensive, you know, because like if you're getting all the AoE, why not as well just have artillery, you know? Because like this tower would have done better because it's going to ignore half of armor. So physical DPS and an AoE is kind of weird unless you're fighting swarms of magic resistant frogs, which is in like 2 levels. This one and this one. Besides that, I don't know. I have a very high view of this tower. Could try Bone Flingers. I've used them a little bit. Where's another archer while we're at it? Are there only like 3 archers in this game? This guy's kind of an archer. Is there something I'm forgetting? Could do Dark Knight. So there's only 2 archers in this game? This is kind of like an archer. This, and that, yeah. I always want more archers in games because they're just cool. Alright, so let's try this again. I'm going to switch to Doom Tank, actually. For Cheese Yor, if you're still here. If you're not still here, Cheese Yor, then Doom Tank is gone. Why aren't I using dragons? Because I don't want to. Alright. Cheese Yor is here. That's all I needed to see. Target locked. These guys are still cheap. Should I turn the speed up? Yes. Of course. Okay. Double speed. He still has a lot of damage. I'm going to just try to keep him for, like, people that get past. This is the most broken ability in, like, any game ever, almost. It's just so ridiculous. Even in this game, 11 seconds for a cooldown. The guys that go down go throughout the entire path. There's no drawback to it that I can think of at all. You used to be able to get 3 of these, right? I don't remember. Oh yeah, Doom Tank. And your weird hero ability that never does the right amount of damage for some reason. I think it does in this mod mostly, but... Okay, he seems pretty powerful. They still have random targeting. Should probably nuke those guys. Die. 1, 2. Look at these guys though. Like all of the damage together. You got these guys walking throughout the path. Look at these stats. 200 health, 20 to 40 with a little bit of armor. And they're being sent out all the time. It's insane. Getting slightly overwhelmed right now. That's okay. They still got good damage. They attack fast. I mean, I'm on double speed. They're still real good. That's what I'm saying. The random targeting is, I guess, preferred sometimes, but I don't know. When you have a fast attacking tower, it might as well attack the enemy that's closest to the exit. Stay back there. I'll try to burn these guys. One-shotted all of them. That's cool. Farmers. Get the farmers. You can back up a little bit. Well, Bone Flingers are doing really well. They seem, just roughly speaking, even though I have a different hero and everything, they seem like they're doing just as good as our Gobbler rings. I don't remember what they're called. Like, look at this. This ability that's not even that expensive. They just go through the level. Look at all of them piling up. It's like a necromancer. It's insane. So it's giving you stalling. I think it should be more stalling and less damage. Just generally speaking. I'm not saying, like, nerf this tower. But, like, because that's what Necromancer does. It's a stalling tower. It's not a high damage tower. Even though everyone likes to think that it is. And it's just not. Its poison AoE is terrible, in my opinion. And the Dark Knight is just for stalling. And a little bit of, you know, armor on your other skellies. But yeah, like this tower over Gobblerings, it's cheaper. I don't have AoE, but it's faster firing. So I guess it all just depends on how many people are going to stack up at once. I gotta fight him now. Here he comes. Okay, you can get in here now. I don't have a good way to stall him, which might be tricky. Okay. So he is dying swimmingly, but this guy is doing a good amount. To me, this feels easier than Gobbler Rings right now. Than that attempt. I'm not really sure why. I think these guys, honestly, are the best thing about this tower. I mean, it's cheap, and in the vanilla game, it's just absurd, kind of no matter what. Because it's so cheap with such high DPS. It's like the best archer ever, almost. It's so ridiculous. Like sending, look at this. There's so many freaking warriors. These shoot out every 11 seconds. And these guys have good stats. You could cut them in half, and the ability would be still phenomenal. Yep. Basically no harder. I mean, that tower, for just being an archer and sending out minions, like, I would give that tower still like a... That might be a 9. And then, you know, circumstantially, Gobbler Rings are really good. What's the other archer that we're looking for? This is not an archer. Shrek, I think, is not good. Hot take. Swamp Thing, I think, is bad in this game. I think it's like the worst tower. Worst tower used to be Blazing Gem almost, but then MNMLH buffed it. This tower I don't really think is that great either. But yeah, Swamp Thing is not good. I'm going to need a lot of stalling for that tower. So either him or him. Not really sure how to make the most out of Swamp Thing. Let's just do the best thing that I can think of, which is have like a couple staller guys like this. Probably right on top of each other would be good. And then some DPS ones. They probably don't need to be level 4 yet. And then he can just be like right by them. So let's see how they hold first. Kill some sheep. Gotta kill the sheep. They're not gonna kill themselves. 1, 2. This tower is just too expensive. I think it needs to be like 20% cheaper for it to be a good tower, but with lack of AoE, it's like, when do you need a golden longbow, essentially, in this? But the fact that they can do this might make them really good. I've messed around with it a little bit, and them splashing into other people is good. But then it's kind of like you have to pair a barracks with a barracks. And so then it's like, okay, well, how many of these guys do you need for them to all be slamming and having this huge AoE? Because it would almost be better to do it like this. Because now all the AoE is going to splash around, and their AoE is good. I think it hits people that are even walking past, to some extent. The abilities are kind of weird and all over the place, in my opinion. They certainly never die. Vduke is here. Hello. Will KRV ever be ported to mobile? I don't think so, but don't ever say never. Vduke, I want to know what your opinion is of Swamp Thing and Kingdom Rush ReVengeance. I mean, they seem like they're doing pretty good doing this. This is kind of cheesing it, but hey, it's there for a reason. As soon as they start getting eagles, though, it's just not going to be that great anymore. For eagles, we're going to need probably more like this. Get up there. Yeah, see, like, I'm already struggling right now. I mean, I'm using a different hero. I know all that. I'm just saying generally. Now let's try them like this, since we have eagles and everything. Guess we still need, like, one out there fighting. Still got big range, good damage. They're just so expensive. Like, all you get is just a long-range, strong archer that can result in overkill. That's the big problem with slow shooting towers, is overkill. I'll read the chat in a second. I want to see what Viduk said about Swamp Thing. I'm not bored of it. I mean, I've been taking breaks from these games. The mods are more reinvigorating. Like, I'll never play vanilla Vengeance again, as far as I can tell. They're doing pretty good right now. No enormous swarms. Might have to take a break here in a second. We'll see. So let's send him out. It's a good way to cheese this mini boss. Get over here. Can't even see him. Well, they're doing fine so far. The double abilities for everything is cool. But it's also hard to read, kind of. So that's just stun. This is an AoE attack. It makes enemies weaker. Smaller area and ranged. They seem like they're better melee. In range, it just doesn't seem worth it. They're like too bulky or something. I don't know. Right now, they're all targeting the same guys. This is where random targeting actually pays off. Because now they're going to weak. And that's how you get overwhelmed, my friends. Woo! Is that coming in clutch, though? Pretty clutch. These hunting eagles, man. They can get you. Alright, let's try some more Hulk smashing. And then decide who's the best archer in the universe. Get over here. They need to be like on top of each other for it to work, though. Problem is they're so big, it's hard to see what's happening. Get rid of those guys so I can just get some nice clean fun of murder. Wish I had items in this. But yeah, I mean, they're doing good damage to all these people. They're kind of... I was about to say they're an impenetrable wall, but then the enemies are progressing. I don't know which one's the priority. Might be that and stunning. He heals. Yeah, like the healing is not necessary. So, I don't know. But yeah, when people get here, you know, if there's multiple, then I think that this is definitely better than the ranged. Just in general, it's better. Oh, that guy is really strong. 270 damage. No wonder he's strong. This is the part where the wave design gets very slow, and I don't like it. %30 in melee, double in ranged. I guess that's a balanced. Makes sense. See, it's nice with that all that ground pounding is doing good AoE. Let's see if I can get my guys to stack slightly better. They're taking on those guys, and those guys are tough. What does that tell you? Yeah, they're really good like this. It's kind of a cheesy strategy, but it works. So, this is more in the barracks category, though, or artillery. It's similar to elite harassers when you use Shrek like this. And then, yeah, so Bone Flingers are just better in every circumstance over these guys, basically. These are pretty good against these bulky guys, and, like, that's, you know, that's kind of it. So who wins? Man, I still think Bone Flingers are phenomenal because of this one ability. It's just so freaking good in the vanilla game and in this game. It's so freaking good. Oh, we didn't use Shadow Archers yet. Alright, we gotta see how they're gonna do. I'll switch to you. Don't really want to compare archers all day, every day for the rest of my life, but gotta do what you gotta do. Alright. It's still on infinity times speed, which is good. Should change it up to 3 times speed. Oh yeah. So, to sum up where we're at, Bone Flingers are like a 9 out of 10, basically. They're very good. Gobblerangs, very good AoE physical DPS, but why wouldn't you just get normal artillery for that? Because we have really good artillery options in this game, in this mod. Still, it's like at least an 8 out of 10, as far as it doing what it's meant to do. Shrek, I think, is like a 6 out of 10. I don't know really how to use it besides, like, you know, if you get 4 Shreks on top of each other, then all the AoE is splashing and stacking, which is cool. This tower I freaking love. I don't know if this is going to be that good on these early waves. But, so this tower is just ridiculous to me. Regular insta-kills every 20 seconds. This is really good for bosses. Get him. These dogs are actually beefy now in this game. I don't know if I should be getting the insta-kills. I guess they are pretty good. Like, even if it kills someone who has 200 health. It's like you just did 200 DPS. Which would be 10 DPS. Because 200 divided by 20. But yeah, this tower, my impressions and how much I use it and like its clear role as like being good at everything, a generalist or whatever, it's really, really good. It can beat any level because it has basically everything. It struggles most with swarms, but it's still even pretty good with swarms. That's why we're going to give it a little run. Because it has the best insta-kill in the game, I think. 20 seconds, and it's the cheapest. Then we got this. I don't think it's going to be good on this level, so I don't even know if I want to buy it at all. You could probably move back a little bit. I have not used Mortimus. He's probably my least used, one of my least used heroes in this game. Alright, let's read what Viduk's saying. Micro isn't as viable because of its speed and Vengeance's innate Ls. The range allows it to support a choke point from a bad point. I agree. But who even ever does that? Exactly. It doesn't matter that they have a big range. Plus, them having overkill. Overkill is pretty much always an issue for really high damage single target towers, which is frustrating. Long range base attack is not dependable. Yeah. Gobblerings are best against slower, tanky enemies. That's true. Thank you for your input, guys. I want to try to rank these towers sometime. I'm not like fully committing to that, but you know, Gobblerings are like an 8 out of 10 maybe, generally speaking. Flingers are at least an 8 out of 10, probably like a 9. And then this tower, like, because you can use it everywhere, and I'm so familiar with it, it's got insta-kill, the boss killer basically, or bigger, slower guys. It has everything except for swarm control, you know? And it's okay with swarms. It's not pathetic. So if you just pair it with the right hero, it's really good. But its ability for bosses... Oh, these freaking farmers. Forgot about them. Alright, is this the part where I lose? Right after I say how good they are. How far is his AoE weaknessing ability? Weakening. That's probably dumb to get all those shadow things, but whatever. Don't die on me, dude. I'll fight this guy soon, I think. This tower is so good, dude. I really think that this is like at least an 8 out of 10 as well. So, as far as balancing goes, fantastic job, guys. Alright, there's not... Oh, okay, there's farmers on this. 1, 2. So these insta-kills will matter now. And these things, they'll be wasted, but you know what I'm saying. Alright, let's do it. And let's adjust speed a little bit, 1.5 instead. Okay. Doesn't this feel like normal speed now, after that crazy speed? So hopefully one of the shadow marks will actually target that guy. But yeah, true damage that's good and worth it. Insta-kills that are the best insta-kill in the game. And then single target DPS. It's crazy. Did he just make it through? He's in this mess, isn't he? There he goes. Alright, so I'll probably rename this stream to like ranking every archer or something. Rants about archers in Kingdom Rush Vengeance. But man, they're all like... Except for Shrek, if you consider him one. Like, this tower's amazing. Let's just appreciate them for like 30 seconds. Just kind of sit back. Sit here. The shadow mark is actually taking away from a lot of their DPS now. Alright, well that's going to wrap up this. I will, if I have time right now, start comparing some other towers, like maybe artillery or magic. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.